Well, what's the name of the startup?
The startup's called MixHalo, and it was founded by Michael Heinzinger, who's the guitarist of Incubus.
Doesn't this technology exist already? Like, what's so unique about you guys?
Our idea was to take audio from wherever your sound source is and in real time send it to an app on your phone.
All right, what is today, Vikram? Today is Tuesday, right?
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Tuesday, 5:30, downtown San Francisco.
Yeah.
And I am taking you to the office, apparently.
To the office.
Okay. And you said you're headed to LA?
Yeah, I'm headed down to LA.
All right.
We got some work there.
Okay.
And I work for a small music tech startup. I guess we're technically not a music startup, we're an audio startup.
Okay.
But
so it's not specific to music?
It's not. It's actually designed for any form of live audio.
Okay.
So you could be at a rally, you could be at a concert, a conference, whatever. Wherever there's live audio. Our fundamental premise is that live audio at events is generally horrible. And so what we're trying to do is get rid of the PA system. It's never been the best system. It's too loud if you're too close, it's too muddy if you're too far. And it is a hard problem to solve. Our idea was to take audio from wherever your sound source is, a soundboard, a microphone, wherever you may want it.
Okay.
And then in real time send it to an app on your phone. You could wear headphones, and if you wanted to, you could be hosting an event in a warehouse where it's really echoey and muddy, but you could still hear something really clearly through the application. Or for example, when we go on tour with different musicians, we sync up with their PA, so you really feel the music.
Doesn't this technology exist already? Like, what's so unique about you guys?
So this totally exists in small scale. So,
Okay.
if we were doing 15, 20 people, you could do this.
Okay.
What's unique about our technology is it doesn't matter how many people connect to it. So with the same kind of wireless coverage that would cover 10 people, I can cover 100, and all 100 can connect. And the analogy I like to use is we've kind of made it function a little bit like radio. So it doesn't matter how many cars connect to the radio, it still broadcasts the same way at the same time.
So these people are connected to this through a local Wi-Fi network, or they can be anywhere?
So as it stands right now, it's a Wi-Fi network.
Okay.
We can stream it out if we want to. That's a whole, whoever's producing the content makes that decision, not us.
Okay.
But it's really designed for the people who are at the event.
Okay. And can you explain, maybe you already explained this, but can you explain the application? Who is going to be using this?
Sure. So good examples are, let's say you are at a conference or you're at the United Nations and you want to hear what's being said in multiple different languages. You either need your own independent hardware to do that, or you have to run cable everywhere and it's pretty complicated. So why not just use the phone in your pocket?
Right.
And so we let you, at the same time, we can simultaneously stream a bunch of different translations, and you can pick and choose which one you're listening to.
Okay.
At a music show, what we do that's a little more fun is we'll, for example, let you listen to a band, and if you want to listen to the guitar a little more, we'll let you hear a guitar upmix or a vocal upmix or a bass upmix. So if you really want to kind of mix your own sound session, you would be able to.
At the concert?
At the concert live.
It's live.
Right.
But won't there be some kind of latency, or that would just make some kind of cool delay effect?
We are generally in sync with the speakers at shows because there's an inherent latency at the speed of sound.
Yep.
And we're sending data at the speed of light. And so, for the most part, it actually melds perfectly together. You could take one out of your ear and leave one in your ear, and you wouldn't hear any strangeness. So it's designed to be an additive experience at music shows, but it's kind of a more crucial delivery system for conferences.
Well, what's the name of the startup?
The startup's called MixHalo.
MixHalo.
Yeah.
So MixHalo.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was founded by Michael Heinzinger, who's the guitarist of Incubus.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so this is kind of his idea, because when he would bring people to shows, you can't hear anything on stage because all the speakers face out, and in general it's kind of muddied sound. And all musicians wear in-ear monitors, so they've got those headphones in their ears.
They can tune it exactly how they want it.
Right, and so what he would do is he'd actually give people radio packs and things that clip onto their pants. or dresses, and they'd put headphones in, and that's how they'd listen. And it was always a totally different experience for the person on the stage listening through that pack. It's not reasonable to like hand that pack out to everyone in the crowd, but that's kind of the idea that inspired this. You wanted to be able to give that sound experience to anyone, and if you already have a phone and a Wi-Fi network is easy enough to connect to, why not do it that way?
And how long has it been around?
It's kind of been like in stealth mode for a while. I think we've been like out loud in the public for maybe a year,
Okay.
and a half.
Yeah.
Ish. Yeah.
Okay. And do you guys have any big clients that you could talk about, or?
Yeah, we're currently on tour with Metallica. We went on tour with Charlie Puth. In the music space and conferences, we've worked with Herbalife. We've done some music festivals with Ocesa in Mexico. So we've actually got like quite a few different. I think we did the Bunbury Festival in Ohio. I don't remember where it was.
Fascinating. Is there somewhere that we can go to find out where we might be able to have this additive experience at a concert?
Yeah, so in California, at the very least, we'll be up in Shoreline as well, and then in San Diego, we'll be at the Chula Vista Amphitheater. I'm forgetting its actual name.
Okay.
But those are the ones
in
this
Chula Vista?
area. Yeah, in Chula Vista, that will kind of be up and running at relatively shortly, so in the summer season.
Okay.
And then hopefully we'll expand to more. We found that kind of the bigger, the more open the space, the more applicable the technology is. Though, in some of these larger venue halls, even in San Francisco or in Oakland, it's kind of convenient to have the ability to be in a balcony and listen to a Broadway show, for example. So as much as we like to say we're a music company, a lot of the applications fall well outside of music. It's just music gets to be fun and sexy to talk about.
Okay, cool. So, and this is good for Android, iOS?
So right now it's just iOS.
Just iOS, okay.
The unfortunate thing with Android is that there's different hardware everywhere, and if I'm trying to maintain different forms of latency, different hardware has different effects. That being said, we're like, by summertime, we'll have an Android functional.
Yeah. So how can I demo this application?
So I guess right now it's kind of hard for us to give demos because we generally are only demoing to potential clients. But I think the easiest thing, the fundamental idea behind the app is that it'll always be free for the end user.
Okay.
So if you are to go to a Shoreline show, you'll be able to show up, open the app, open up MixHalo, and connect to the Wi-Fi.
So I'll have to go to Shoreline one of these days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Find a cool show at Shoreline. One of the cool things here is that
it shouldn't be that difficult. Yeah.
You would be able to sit in the lawn, so you don't have to get the super uber tier seats, and you'll be able to hear MixHalo. So you'll still you may not be able to see the stage perfectly, but you'll be able to hear the stage perfectly.
Okay. All right. So are you friends with the founder then?
Yeah, I would say we're friends.
You met him a few times, I guess?
Oh, cool. I meet him all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we're a really small company right now, so we're a relatively tight-knit team.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, that's fantastic. Well, Vikram, it was nice chatting with you, and thank you very much for doing this for the channel.
Yeah.
Stories from the Bay appreciates it for sure.
Yeah, that's super awesome. I'll check the channel out.
Okay, cool.